Father's Day to all the fathers out there. It is Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Definitely want to say that while I come on the live because today is Father's Day. Um, I did um in my life, and he was very active in my life. My stepfather when I was a kid, coming up in my elementary school days. Is that I wanted some money for the store, like for some snacks, because I got tired of us going to the store after the trip, and I didn't have no money for those snacks. So I was like, well, this day I'm gonna make sure I steal some money so I can go to the store and buy me some snacks. Definitely to buy me some snacks. Definitely. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me? Press one in the chat. So I want to say Happy Father's Day for him because he was definitely in my life. He was definitely in my life, showing love, and I love the fact that he was there for me. So when you have a father that was not your father biologically, but just was there, and when I would go to school, he would come up to the school when I was bullied. He would come up to the school to see what was going on, and they had to press charges on the dude because it was a guy. He had burned me with a cigarette lighter, and my dad came up to the school and they had pressed charges on him. So it was a lot of stuff going on. But my dad was definitely there for a little while, even in my school, even in my high school days, probably up until I was a sophomore. And then he kind of like drifted off. He was doing his own thing, but he was definitely there. So I definitely want to say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Happy Father's Day. Now, yesterday I was in the B sector. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. I was in the B sector yesterday, and I was having a good old time in the B sector. So I went over there to Lemon Channel, and I was gonna do a comedy skit over there on Lemon Channel with this whole thing or the talent show. I was gonna do a talent skit and a comedy skit, and I was saying a whole lot of profanity and a whole lot of backdoor activity and all type of stuff. And Rick Reed started reading me, and I was like, "Well, when you do a talent show, you're not supposed to interrupt somebody when they're doing a whole set. You're not supposed to interrupt them. You're supposed to allow them to do their set while they're here." And I was like, "Because I'm definitely is doing a good job on there." So I was paying homage to Rico. Y'all know who Rico is. That was a person that me and him got into it in DC. It was like a whole thing going on. So we was going through a lot of stuff um, in a situation over there in DC. So I was bringing up the whole DC gate situation. So with that being said, Rick Reed was like ragging me, "Oh, you homeless? Oh, you this? Oh, you that?" I was like, "See, that's classic B sector. See, your skin. People always say, "Wally, how you have thick skin on the internet?" Is because growing up in that B sector, baby, they will say all type of stuff about you. If they know your personal business, they'll say all type of stuff. They will dox you in the B sector. It's like a whole lot of stuff that they will do. Even I remember when Fat Babe went to my family church, and she actually called the church, and she went to the family church. Said, "I'm looking for Wiley," and she went there and all type of crazy stuff. Actually went to the family church. Actually did that. And when I tell you that was so crazy, but that was like in the old school B sector where people would pull up to your location and all that good stuff. Then you of course you seen this whole thing Tracy was showing up with a hammer, and that was like a whole situation. And let's even get into Tracy performance. So on the talent show, Tracy performed a song paying homage to her mom. Then she started doing a praise dance. So when she started having a Christmas lights all on her outfit, I started to come out and I was like, well, let me just come on out and say what I got to say about it because it was definitely funny. So I was saying, doing some comedy, definitely funny. So we definitely do all that. I said, let me just go ahead on and see how she doing because it's a lot of stuff with the comedy stuff that I was going to talk about her whole dress. And then she was singing off key. Then it took Tracy a long time to perform. I'm like, girl, just get it, just do it a cappella. So when she was taking a long time, I was like, oh, she really about to blow and really about to do some good singing. And when she started, I said, that ain't it. The singing ain't your gift. You know, everybody can't sing. Some people say try it to see if they can sing, but everybody can't sing. I'm gonna just be real with you when it comes to that. Everybody can't sing, and I'm just being all the way real. When you're doing performances, people think they can sing, but everybody can't sing, and I'm just being 100% real. I'm like, oh my gosh, what in the world is going on with the vocals? But she was mad that she didn't win the contest. She was like, "Well, I should have won." She was posting in the chat like, "Oh, this is unfair." That she thought she was going to win first place, but they was actually being nice to her, and then Rick Reed was just being mean to everybody else. Like, what? Definitely being mean to everybody else. Everybody, how's your girlfriend? She's doing okay. Keep her in your prayers. Um, they said, "Hey, Wiley. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, EXO? Thank you for coming through." So I said, "Let me just come on the live now." Let's get to this deny stuff. So Deny has been on a rampage with this whole Storm Monroe stuff. Let me keep y'all updated on it. So Storm strikes Deny channel. Now we know that Deny had got a community guideline strike. He got a community guideline strike where he can't go live on his channel. Now he was right in front of a laundromat and he said that Storm Monroe minions is bothering him, is messing with him. And he was saying that it's such a shame that they thought they was going to stop his bag, and he went on his backup channel and making the same money. Then he was telling his people, "Y'all cash out because so I get my hair braided." So Storm, striked his channel. So he was going through a lot of stuff, and I was like, "Well, why did he strike it?" So then I was playing Storm Monroe content on his page, playing his content, and that's how the whole entire strike happened. He was playing Storm content, Storm didn't like it, and did a community guideline strike. For me, when I was watching it, I was like, well, a lot of YouTubers, if they're not cool with you, or if y'all not cool, they don't like it when you play their content. So the best thing to do is don't play the person content. Don't do it. Excuse me, because if you play the person content, they can really go to YouTube and say, you know what, I'm gonna strike his channel for playing my content. Even when I played the news clip on my YouTube channel, I had put the pan and camera on the news clip. It wasn't a community guideline strike, but it was a copyright strike, meaning I wasn't gonna make no money. When I tell you I went to the back door on YouTube, I edited that segment out of my show, and it went on, and I was able to monetize that video because they really cracking down on that. So when Storm was strike his channel, you should. And then I don't think Storm would have striked it if he was being nice. Janai was saying a whole lot of stuff, saying the man is gay. He said the man is poor. He said he don't want no coochie from want no coochie from Love Jones and all type of stuff. And I'm like, now wait a minute, you taking it too far about it because it's just rumors about Deny that he don't like no coochie. Because they're not saying he like coochie and stuff like that, but I believe it was a video of him getting in with a white woman. I believe it was a video of him getting in with a white woman. I'm 100% sure. So I think he was saying in his mind that he actually do like it. So in this situation, I want to tell to the not is that staying focused on the Diddy stuff. You don't have to be worried about the whole situation with Storm, whole situation of what's going on because people will try to distract you. Now, Storm is all the way in Georgia. You ain't got to be worried about that because what you don't understand is Storm Monroe. He feels some type of way right now, and I'm gonna. Ron came in and viewership and getting more money and getting all these clicks and views, and he feels some type of way. And because it was at one point when Storm Monroe was surpassing her mom, but now this is our mom with Caesar. So if anybody say something to him, he's very timid. He's very very in a whole striking move because people been going out this channel. Now, mind you, the whole thing with Sean Davy Way, his people have been striking Storm channel. So every time Storm go live and try to go live, he always getting a strike where he have to fight it and then come back live. So Storm Monroe feels the type of way right now. And I'm just being real. Um, they say I think Storm realized he ain't happening like he should. Well, what Storm should have did, he should have said, you know what, y'all donate to my channel. Let me go cover the case because even Lovely T is covering the case. And you know, Lovely T got bread because she rent out houses, she flipped properties, she got a whole audience, and she went out there to report on the case. And Storm could have went out there and reported on the case, but yeah, but the whole thing was not. He's getting the clicks and views on his main page. He was getting some clicks and views. He was gaining traction. He gained a lot of subscribers. So this is a good moment for him, definitely. And definitely when my favorite person is watching tonight, my favorite person not watching tonight, but my favorite person watching Armand, I was seeing how he was doing. He had a whole bunch of people on his platform. What was that last night? I was watching Secret Service Sam. Then he had Emily on there. Then he had another sister on there with the glasses. It was just a. Then he had another dude on there. It was a good vibe. When I tell you, I had got my life watching this show because I was in between Armand's show and watching them in panel. Armand's show, watching them in panel. And when I tell you, I still haven't finished watching Armand full episode. I'm gonna go back and watch it. But I'm saying he's staying focused on what worked, the Diddy trial. He's not getting sidetracked with all YouTube stuff because it'll be crazy to argue with Deny or to try to fight Deny and all that type of stuff. It'd be crazy. But Armand have also said if anybody try him, he's gonna go to the police. Okay. They said Storm is lazy. Yeah, but Storm should have went inside the Diddy trial and have his notes and went there. Make it make sense there. Armand is there. Deny is there. It was another Nika night. She was there, but she went back home and all that. You could just have a good old time and getting the clicks and views. And if I had my freedom papers, I'd be there too, child. They said does the store supposed to be the girlfriend live in New York? Yeah, the Love Jones. I don't know if that's his girlfriend, but I know at one point they was dating. So I don't know if they actually is a couple. Yeah, I don't know actually they was a couple. Ain't no reason Storm could be there. Yes, Storm should have just went there. Plus, his girl is in New York. Yeah, she definitely in New York. I don't know why he didn't. I don't know why he didn't go with her because he won't have to pay for room and board. He could have just stayed with her and gave her a couple of dollars because she actually lived in New York. And I'm just being real. But this whole thing with Denied, when I tell you the whole battle is going on between the two of him and Storm, the battle is going on. This man was getting his hair braided. He was still dragging Storm, talking about Storm and all that. He was still saying he's going to gatekeep Storm from Hollywood. Is because that's to help him with Hollywood. That's exactly what he said. He said this is going to help him in Hollywood. Then he mentioned me a little bit in the live, talking about it was a cockeyed person. I'm like, oh Lord Jesus Christ. Always something. I'm saying if you do something publicly, then I'm gonna discuss it. That's just how it is in this situation. I'm going to discuss it on the platform. They say it's all for content and clicks and views. Yes, all for content and clicks and views. And the thing with Storm, he had reported on Deny when Deny had the situation with Jane Deal, and he said that Deny had got roughed up with Jane Deal. Even Jane Deal said he grabbed him by the neck and all type of stuff. Absolutely. And also Ratchet TV was there. Yes, Ratchet TV was there. And let me tell y'all something. When Ratchet TV was on our Mind channel, when I tell you he said he was all about free Puff and that Puff should be out of prison and Puff free Puff and Puff is innocent. People didn't like that. They was like, "Don't bring him back. Don't bring him back." But he definitely said out of his mouth, he said that P Diddy is innocent. That Puff is innocent. Yes, Rush TV definitely came up there and said that he was innocent. I'll say that. Wait a minute. Now you are definitely gonna get up on here and say that this man innocent. Definitely, the RICO have been proven. The bribery have been proven. The sex trafficking have been proven. So if anybody feel like Diddy is not innocent, that Diddy is innocent, is crazy because most of the charges that they charged Diddy with have definitely been proven. Definitely. And you can look at the case and you can look at the women that were saying that even paying for flights and all that and hiring people to do all that, the RICO has been proven. So he's definitely going down. He's definitely going down, and his people going to file for an appeal. But he's definitely going to be guilty. Almost definitely. Most definitely. But how are y'all doing? If anybody here taking their father out for dinner, is y'all taking your father out for lunch? How y'all doing on this special day for Father's Day? Because I know Father's Day don't get as much love like Mother's Day. Like people don't really be talking about Father's Day like that. So y'all let me know how y'all doing for Father's Day? Is y'all going out? Is y'all having a good time with y'all fathers? Y'all going out for fishing? Is y'all going out for meals? I know some people had lost their father, so they're going out to the. And I do send my condolences. If you did lose your father, you have to like go to the little grace, go to the grave site, and pay your respect. I do send my prayers. I know around this time, if you lose your father, they always play that song of Luther Vandross, to dance with my father again. So we definitely had it as well. So it's a lot of stuff um, that's going on. But I'm definitely on here, and I said, listen, let me just come on the live and chit chat because when I seen that he was getting his hair braided, I was like, Denai, you need to get your hair braided because his hair was all over his head. I said, definitely get that hair braided so people won't think that you crazy looking. Because a lot of people say he unhinged. But once he in his bag and once he stay focused, he be doing good. Because I like to watch him. I watch a lot of YouTubers. I'm a father. I'm a cook dinner. Oh, happy Father's Day! I'm gonna cook dinner and make breakfast. So for me, this is just another day. I'm the man who keeps the home going. Okay, thank you, and happy Father's Day to you, brother. It's definitely a blessing to see the fathers. It's a blessing to have a father. I'm talking about father out. Thanks for asking. Oh, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. I wish that I was in good graces with my real father, with my biological father, but he don't want no relationship. And I just found him out on Ancestry, and he don't want no relationship with me, and that's fine. If you don't want a relationship, that is so fine. But we talked one time on the phone, and his white wife was there on the phone with us, and he didn't want a relationship, so ain't nothing I could do about that. They say I like him too, but sometimes he's out of order. Okay. Somebody said I love Ratchet TV because people don't like him laughing my A off. He's not scared of what the internet think. Yeah, but he was definitely going at it. And who was the lady? The other lady, what's her name? Was Queen? It was another lady on the panel that was making good points. That was a black lady. She was making good points to saying that the RICO have been proven. I didn't catch her name, but she was on the panel and she said the RICO case have been proven. Definitely have been proven. I can't even catch her name right now, but she said the RICO case have been proven. She was saying some lot of good points on there, definitely. But I want to ask y'all: do y'all think that Diddy is going to be guilty, or do y'all think Diddy going to be not guilty? Let me do a poll really quickly here. Let me do a poll really quickly. Well, how can I do a poll? Oh no, not paying the dang. Let me do a poll. Oh wow, I can't even do a poll right now. So I gotta, yeah, Queen Sheba. Yeah, she did a good job. Yeah, Queen Sheba did a good job. I was roughly, she was making some good points. Do y'all think he's gonna be guilty or not guilty? I see one person said guilty. Let me know if y'all think he's gonna be guilty or not guilty. Another person said guilty. Okay, we got two guilties in the chat, and I'm saying guilty as well. I wish I could type in here and say guilty. Okay, we got another person that said guilty. Okay, we got three people in the chat that said guilty. What do y'all think that's gonna actually happen? Yes. They said send my father as sentimental tag. Usually we let him cook on Sundays and have dinner. It's his favorite thing to do, but today he's going to a festival. Okay, congratulations. Oh, that's good. They say Happy Father's Day while you birth a lot of people on YouTube. LOL, your history goes back so far. Oh, thank you for that. I believe it. I definitely believe it. Brooklyn said guilty as well. And so it was a lot of stuff. And even in the research, it's like a lot of people that when I go in their chat, they be showing me love. I'm like, oh, thank you so very much for showing me love. That's amazing. Thank you so very much for that. That's a blessing. That's definitely a blessing. Definitely. So it's a lot of stuff that's going on right there. I said that is truly, truly a blessing. But yeah, but when I was watching tonight, I'm like, child, get it together. And then he was talking about when he went to Brazil, his somebody stole some money on his debit card and stuff like that. I'm like, you got to be careful because people be trying it. Yeah, I was talking to a person. He said somebody had stole his stamps off his food stamp card. It's a lot of scamming stuff going on. Even when you go to the store, you know the machines where you swipe your card, it be scammers and that be working with the stores probably, and um they put the little card reader things on top of it. So when you swipe it, they get all your data, they get your pass, they get your PIN number, and they get to swipe and they swipe, and they get to make money off of that. So you got to be careful when you actually swipe your card. Definitely got to be careful. So he was talking about somebody was taking some money off his debit card. I'm like, oh Lord, oh my gosh, what, what? And you know, people always when they get mad at Wally, they always talk about my eye, and it's okay. It's okay. Not the stamp of your food stamp card. Yeah, they were taking the stamps all off the food stamp card. I'm like, what? Why y'all taking the stamps off there? But yeah, they definitely do that. When you try to get some, and that'd be quite embarrassing when you really hungry and you really think you about to buy a lot of food and then your stamps just gone. That really have to feel some type of way about that. Definitely. Yes. And then I was watching oh my gosh. Then came Michelle, she was dragging Tamar. And when I tell you, she said the Muppet, she said she can't stand Tamar. And I think she even said if she see Tamar, she was gonna smack her. I'm like, now wait a minute. Y'all taking this stuff too far. I'm like, how long that beat been going on? That beat been going on since I've been in Chicago, since the Scorpion Show interview K Michelle and when she mentioned Tamar. That been going on for a long time. Definitely. You know, I'm eating some skins. I got it from 7-Eleven. It's all right. Something to perk up and stuff. But I want y'all to enjoy Father's Day. And if y'all want to see me on the Lemon channel doing the talent show, this little stuff that I did, if you scroll down in the comments, they actually put the timestamp up there. Me going in if y'all want to watch it. If y'all want to watch it and stuff. Because I'm trying to see what else I'm going to talk about later on today. And also, when I check the ratings, more and more people are watching the channel and more people are subscribing. So I definitely want to thank you. We at 36.7. We're almost at 36.8. I thank y'all so very much. They said Tamar versus K Michelle is so tired. They need to get to live. Yeah, it is so tired. And they grown. Like they almost in their 50s and they got kids. They see themselves be bickering is something else. And I remember one time I said something about that Tamar feels some type of way in this whole situation. And she was like, no, why did I didn't say that? I was like, oh, okay. Because she said that on Twitter. Now this was a long time ago. What's the name of Lemon channel? While if you type in the search bar Lemon Beef Sector, then you will see a channel pop up, and it will say first annual talent show or something like that. Just put Lemon Beef Sector. Hey Maria, hey girl, hey love you sis. Yeah, but this whole situation is going on with tonight. I was like, just stay focused. When you stay in focus, you got to be worried about other folks that are going on. That's why I don't be beef with these people. I just come on and I report on the beef, like this is going on, that going on, because we see it happen when you actually beef with subscribers. I mean, when you beef with other YouTubers, it can end up bad. Who would have known that whole situation when Fanny the Legend, and Manny would ended up like it was? And it's a big story here in Vegas about the two YouTubers that's going on, and that beef been going on for a long time. So we don't want that situation to be going on again. That's why we tell them to not stop saying that you want to fight people that you are and pull up. Stop saying that you be ready to to go and nut if you buck because somebody will pull that calling card and really come out and show up with their hands or show up with that pow pow. And you don't want that. Definitely. You don't want that. Get it together. They said I actually saw denied by my job the crowds. Okay. And I was like, you don't want that. So don't invite that type of activity on the platform. Don't invite that activity on there because people will actually show up. Make sure y'all double tap the screen to like the video. It's Father's Day. Double tap the screen, like the video. Double tap the screen, like the video. All you got to do is double tap the screen and it will like the video. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in. It's 68 of y'all watching. Thank you on the Father's Day. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So I was like, cause I don't want to see no harm. And then in New York, this already like it's already I'm gonna say like a grimy place, but it's already a lot of people that can be angry. So you got to be very cautious of that. Very cautious. Because there'd be a lot of anger and stuff that's going on over there in New York, and there'd be a lot of people that be loud. And New York is a very loud place. Them New Yorkers, when they really be feeling something, they very very loud, and they don't play. That's why I be like, I don't want to try them people in New York because the people in New York don't play at all. They definitely be loud. But whose side of y'all? I want to know. I want to question y'all on this. Whose side of y'all on? Y'all on the not side or y'all on Storm Monroe side? And this whole entire situation, who is on side you on? You think Storm is wrong, or do you think Janai is wrong? I want to know what y'all have to say in this chat. What do y'all have to say? Do you say Janai? They say yes, we do, Wiley. Thank you so very much. But it's Wiley. I know y'all spell it that way, but I spell name Wiley. They said somebody said you're Janai side. Okay. They said New Yorkers talk very loud. The night is very the night the night is very very messy. um, they said storm is wrong as delay is long. Wow. Somebody said deny. So I'm just hearing y'all opinion on here. Definitely deny. Oh, Kimberly said you're on the night side. Okay, because a lot of people's on the side. I'm like, listen, he's very he do have some entertainment factors, and it's no shade. No shades. Cameron said I'm on Storm side. Yeah, I sent the link. Prada, is you still in the chat? I sent the link to Prada, and I sent the link to Tasha to drop it down if anybody want to come on the live. What about you, Ali? Whose side are you on? Oh my gosh, whose side is I'm on? I am on. Really, I'm on Storm's side because I won't. If in this particular case, let me tell you why I'm on Storm's side. Let me tell you why I'm on Storm's side. If you playing my content and you didn't pay me, then I have a problem. I have a problem with that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, in the reason why they beefing. If I wake up and somebody's playing my content, I think it's a problem. Like when I had the Walmart day, everybody was playing my content. Everybody was playing my content. I was like, should I strike their channels or should I let it stay up? I was like, you know what? Let it stay up and stuff like that because it reminded me to stay on my good behavior. There was a lot of people playing it. Absolutely playing that content. Absolutely. They was definitely playing that content. Um, it says Storm is oh what? You really going after Storm? What else what did he do to you? Tell me what he did to you. They said he is entertaining. Storm is boring. That's what somebody said. I like deny, but not the bullying. Yes, I think like if deny just stay focused, many people will fall in love with. But he gets so sidetracked where he want to fight people. You got to be definitely be careful, especially in New York. And he was bothering people at the protest. Now, mind you, it was a TikToker um, that got arrested because they was taunting the police. I think in Dallas, and they got arrested. And you got to be very cautious. Either that was in Vegas, and then it was another. It was a Trump supporter that had got pepper sprayed in Vegas. Like they don't be playing around. You be playing around with them people at the protests. They don't play around. They will definitely get you together. Definitely, they do not play around at them protests. Yes, if you, I agree. If you play somebody content, you definitely should give them credit. Definitely, definitely. Oh, you want to be saying me saying something about the David Trump at the protest? Not me. I ain't going there doing all that. Somebody say you should go there and sing the song. Something about Central is the sweetest name. I know you want me seeing me doing that? No way. Not at that protest was where I get maced or stumped or hit with a stick. Absolutely not. No, I did. That was a journey on last year. I did that, and that I know that was funny, and people was talking about it. But I was like, oh no, I ain't doing that again. That was a journey, and I was just sitting down, and I did that song on the top of my head, and I did that song on the top of my head, and I did that song. When I tell you that is exactly how I did it. It was on the top of my head, and I did that song on the top. I learned that song on the top of my head. It was like something I just created right then and there. And I said, "Wow." I said, "Here I am, figure out that song right then and there." I said, "That is something." So yeah, please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. But yeah, but I was gonna keep y'all updated on this beef. If anything else go on, you know me, I'm gonna be watching and keeping an update on it. That needed to be recorded. That's the church boy. Yes, that's the church boy in me. And because it was a song, I was listening to something about the name of Jesus, and I just inserted Trump name in it, and I just did it, and I was manic, and I was singing loud, and could nobody stop me. Then I had on the red, then I had on the Trump hat, then I had on the church shirt. I was all Trump that way. I really was, and I wasn't sleeping, and so the jokes were just coming off like back to back to back to back. Like y'all remember that, man? Y'all remember? And then I was using. I had came out and said I'm endorsing Trump. I took a picture in front of my friend. I took a picture right in front of my friend. Picture Arkansas. I was on it. Oh, thank you, Anna, for the 9.99. Thank you, sis. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Yes, sis. Thank you. It was a skit. It was a skit, and I was so in the character. If I pick up a character and say, "Hey, I'm a defend Trump" and stuff like that, I really fell in love with Trump at that particular time. I was watching a lot of Fox News and stuff, and it was some stuff that I like about Trump, like deporting the people that's in this country illegally. I support that 100%. But then when it got to the budget piece, I disagree with it because I'm like, if you cut off my welfare services that I need my medicine because I wouldn't be able to afford my medicine and I was paying it out of pocket. It's too expensive. If I try to pay for therapy out of pocket, it's too expensive. I can't afford it. So I need those type of services. So if you cut those services out, then I'm back on the street with no help, with no safety net, and no services, and it's gonna harm me. But you know what I'm saying? It's going to harm me as well as a lot of people that I was talking to. That's going to harm me. That depend on Medicaid. That depend on food stamps. That depend on these things. So only making literally only making $100 over on YouTube. And I know that eventually change, but you know I have to rebuild the channel up and get the people to watch and get the people to share, get the people involved to tell me what topic to talk about, get the people going live. And so what made me go live back to back, now that people are subscribing and watching, it was a lot of person that was talking like, Wally, I didn't even know you was out of jail. I'm gonna subscribe to your channel, I'm gonna watch your channel. I'm like, yeah, because a lot of people didn't know. Because if you notice, when I came out, a lot of people don't want me on their platform. Now, the same people that was dissing me and talking about me, trashing me, don't want me on their platform. They don't want to mention my name and all that type of stuff. But it's okay. But then we have popped up on the news, and we had talked about that case. I look at the Black Citizens, and I wasn't even planning on that. I wasn't even planning on that. I just went to the case right then and there. I wasn't even planning on being on the news, and it just happened because I was in the right place at the right time, and I was like, okay, this is going to make me work harder and to remind my audience I'm still here. and it's out when I'm still here. Even when they even in this place that I'm at now, while I might have to go back to another shelter, I'm gonna say I'm gonna document it all. It's like, hey y'all, I'm documenting it on the show. This is what's going on. I really need your help. These are services, stuff like that. Really document. When I go for like job interviews, I'm really document. Say, hey, I want job interviews. I really need your prayers. On Monday, we're going to the Goodwill and let you know. And let you know. And I think I met somebody that was I think I met somebody that was watching my show. They had gave me a look like, "Hey, what up, Wiley?" I was like, "Oh Lord, I hope you ain't the person that watched my show because I ain't in good graces to be out here." They said, "Yes, it's good to see you out here." They said, "Wiley, God is my president because God said trust no man because we all sin and those folks think of themselves as God." Yeah, I feel you on that. I feel you on that. So yeah, I feel you on that and all that type of good stuff. Yeah, yeah. I didn't know you could actually change your social security number. That's quite interesting. I need to look into that. I didn't even know you could actually change that. Yeah, I didn't even know that. Like that is something new to me. Yeah, I was like, what? Yeah, I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look into that. But it probably costs. But I ain't gonna worry about that right now. I'm gonna worry about getting back on my feet. Definitely worry about that. Hey, y'all have to go outside because my roommate he back and he love to blast the TV, and I know how that is when you blast the TV. They be on it. So I don't want this TV be blasting, but I'm here. Love y'all so very much. Out a little walking and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go live and speak to y'all for another couple of minutes. Definitely. I got a Gatorade. I left it in the room. I should have brought out my Gatorade. Yeah, yeah. So it's a lot of stuff that we gotta do and stuff. But it's so good hearing from y'all and being here. So what other topics do y'all want me to talk about? Let me know. What other stuff y'all want to hear from me on the show? Yeah, definitely let me know what y'all want me to discuss. There's a lot of he's become a big off Diddy case. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk about that. That's why I'm not going to be hard on Diddy because without seeing Cat's first song and the case would not exist if he haven't went against liquor company owned by them folks. A lot of they said Red Bull just reported it now. And they said, "Ooh, Red Bull. Who is Red Bull? The energy drink people? Are you talking about the energy drink people? That's what you talking about? What? Okay, congratulations on that. See, that's a good thing. So you have to be worried about beef fed and all type of stuff. I don't know why. They said Blueface said his baby mom energy drink. They said why. I would like to know why. I would like to know why. Yeah, I would like to know why about that. Well, I don't know. I don't know. He getting a sponsorship. You should do a short film reaction like horror. Okay. So I'll definitely let you know about that. Yeah. But I just came and chit chat with y'all. But yeah, that's not a sponsorship. I thought somebody said he got a sponsor for it because I was like, oh wow, he got a sponsorship for Red Bull. I better send my email in. The way how many times I've drinking Red Bull, definitely gonna send us time for that. I said I'm team Storm in that way. Do you still watch Chasing? No, I haven't watched Chasing in a long time. I haven't watched Chasing in a long time. In a very long time. Yeah, so definitely team Storm in that. Because you playing somebody content. I don't want nobody playing my content. How's it going, Wally? She is doing okay. She's still in the nursing home and stuff like that. She's doing okay. From my understanding. I know she lost her sister last year, so she's doing okay. How are you feeling today? I mean, I'm feeling a little better today. Oh, I found out like my friend, we're gonna move in. I'm gonna move to Atlanta, and he was looking at places and stuff. So I'm gonna keep y'all updated on the price at least to help me raise at least like a month or 2 months worth of rent, so I can focus on too much on my YouTube channel to get my channel up to make the income. And of course, I will let y'all know about that because um, that's going to be soon because I'm off papers in 2 months. So I will let y'all know. Theo going to come on the platform. He's going to explain and stuff. So that's going to be good. Yeah, Storm Strike the channel. So definitely going to keep y'all updated on that. And I got to worry about Theo because I've been his roommate for years. Yes, I'm going to probably transfer my CNA in Georgia and probably do CNA there as well as doing YouTube. I can do it here too, but I have to do my fingerprints. So once I raise enough money to do my fingerprints, it's going to take a couple of months for me to be to be back on the registry. Um, I don't know if they'll hire me or not, but I'll keep y'all updated on it all. How much just apply. Yes. I used to like Story when he was with Tasha K. That was a good point. So I love you guys. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. Thank you, everybody that contributed to our Cash App. So if anybody want to send something today, our Cash App is $Wiley Show 1990. Again, that's $Wiley Show 1990. And I thank y'all so very much. I wish I could be on here longer, but when I'm outside, the phone it heats up and it heats up really, really bad, and I don't want to shut off or anything. So I will talk to y'all in the next live. Peace.